Alright guys, it is your favorite time of the day. We are going to look at our two-word problems. Remember, there's a one-step problem and there's a two-step problem. We need to figure it out and we have to go through the whole problem-solving process to do that. So let's look at this first problem. Holly has 30 pieces of paper in one journal and 15 pieces of paper in another journal. She wants to put an equal number of pieces of paper into 5 folders. How many pieces of paper would she put in each folder? We read it one time, let's read it again. Holly has 30 pieces of paper in one journal and 15 pieces of paper in another journal. She wants to put an equal number of pieces of paper into 5 folders. How many pieces of paper would she put in each folder? Well, I'm looking at this and I know that she has some paper in one journal, she has some other paper in another journal, and she wants to put an equal number of pieces into 5 folders. So this is our two-step problem. So let's go ahead and start setting it up. The first step, I'm just trying to figure out how much paper Holly has. So let's think about that. She has 30 in one journal and 15 in another journal. So my strip diagram is going to look something like this. 30 pieces of paper in one journal, 15 pieces of paper in another journal, and I'm trying to figure out how much paper she has. My equation is going to be 30 plus 15 equals our total number of pieces of paper. Now my second step is I'm going to figure out how many pieces she has, and I'm going to put an equal number of each pieces into 5 folders. So my strip diagram is going to look something like this. She has her paper, she has all of her folders, and we're trying to figure out how many pieces she has in each folder. So my equation is going to be the total number of paper from the step 1 divided by 5, because there's my 5 folders, and then we're going to figure out how much she has in each folder. So let's go ahead and get started with our estimation. So I'm going to bring my equation down, and it is 30 plus 15 equals question mark. Well, 30 is already a pretty easy number to work with, so I'm just going to work on estimating 15 for right now. So for 15, I'm going to round it, and I know that 10 is over here, and 20 is over here, and 15 is somewhere right in the middle. And if it's right in the middle, remember that it's going to go to the, that's right, bigger number. So I'm going to say that 15 is closer to 20. So that means 15 rounds to 20. So my new equation would be 30 plus 20 equals question mark. Now I'm going to go ahead and use, you know it, base 10 blocks, because I love them. 30, there's my 30 plus 20 more, and when I add 30 plus 20, I get 50 pieces of paper. And remember, I highlighted it just to help me remember I need that for step 2. So when I move into step 2, I'm going to go ahead and bring down my total pieces of paper. My equation that says total pieces of paper divided by 5 equals papers in the folder. Well, I know how much paper I have now. I have 50 pieces, so I'm going to say 50 divided by 5 equals the paper in the folder. So you'll notice I didn't round the 5. I kept it like it is because it's easy for me to work with. And I know how to skip count by 5s. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Ooh, I said 50 and I'm holding up 10 fingers. So that means there's about 10 pieces of paper in each folder. So let's actually solve it. So I'm going to bring down my equation. 30 plus 15 equals our total pieces of paper. So again, I'm going to use my base 10 blocks because I love them. So I have my 30, and now I have my 15, and if I count them, 10, 20, 30, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. I know I have 45 pieces of paper. Now for my second step, I'm going to go ahead and bring down my equation. So my total paper divided by 5 equals the paper in the folder. Well, remember, I just figured out how many pieces of paper I have total, so I'm going to fill that in. So really, I have 45 divided by 5 equals the paper is in the folder. So I have 5 folders. Here they are. They're beautiful, I know. And now I'm going to count one at a time. I'm going to put 1 in each one until I get to 45. And then I'm going to see how many are in each one. So can you help me out? I hope so. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not at 45 yet. I gotta keep going. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Still not at 45. Excuse me. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. Stop! I said my magic number of 45. I'm done. So now I have to figure out how many pieces are in each folder. Well, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Each folder has 9 pieces of paper. So let's double check it with our estimation. So we said that our answer was 9 pieces and our estimate was 10 pieces. Those two numbers are pretty close together, so I know my answer is reasonable. Let's look at our next problem. Our next problem says a bookstore has 48 books they want to box up equally into 6 boxes. How many books will go in each box? So that was the first time. Well, let's read it the second time. So a bookstore has 48 books they want to box up equally into 6 boxes. How many books will go in each box? So I know there's 48 books, and I know there's 6 boxes, and I want to know how many books are in each box. So my strip diagram is going to look something like this. I know my whole, I know my total, it's 48. And I know that I have 6 parts because I have 6 boxes. So box 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And I'm trying to figure out how many books go in each one. So my equation is going to look something like this. 48 divided by 6 equals our number of books in each box. So for my estimation, first thing I'm going to do is bring down my equation. And 48. 48 is not that easy for me to work with, so you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to round it. And I'm going to say that 40 is over here, and 50 is over here, and 48 is somewhere over here. So is 48 closer to 40 or 50? That's right, it's closer to 50. So I'm going to say 48 rounds to 50. Now with my 6, I could round it, but I also know that 6 is pretty close to 5. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And now I'm going to use my, I'm going to write my new equation. So I'm going to say 50 divided by 5 equals the total number of books in each box. Well, I know how to skip count by 5, so I'm going to do that. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. There we go. And I have 10 fingers up, so that means there's about 10 books in each box. But let's actually figure out what the actual answer is. So I'm going to go ahead and bring down my equation. I have 48 divided by 6 equals the total number of books in each box. So the first thing I'm going to do is draw my 6 boxes. They're beautiful, I know. Now I'm going to put 48 books, not in each one. I only have 48 total, so I have to split them up into these 6 boxes equally. So I'm just going to take one book at a time and put it in each box until I get to 48. So I need your help. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48. Stop! I said 48. That's as far as I can go. That's how many books I had. But now I have to see how many books are in each box. So let's see. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I have 8 books in each box. So before I can say I'm done, I have to double check it with my estimation. I had 8 books in each box. I said my estimate was 10 books. 8 and 10 are pretty close together, so I know my answer is reasonable.